Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today is going to be a story time of the house that I lived in used to be haunted, and this house is located at Springboro, Ohio. I'm not going to give the exact address, this is going to give a general location, but that house that I used to live in is in Ohio, and I think if I remember this is my first ever story time that I've made on my YouTube channel. So without further ado, let's get started. One night I woke up about between the hours of 3 and 4 a.m., the devil's hour. I walk out of my bedroom, past the kitchen, down the hallway to the bathroom because I had to go to the bathroom. I then go to the bathroom, wash my hands, do everything that I needed to do in the bathroom. Then I leave the bathroom. I then hear a noise at the end of the hallway. No one is awake in the house. I look at my mom's and her ex-boyfriend's room to see maybe if they tossed or turned, but they didn't. Both of them were sound asleep. I then close the door and walk down the hallway, and I see there is multiple scratch marks on the door. I just think of it is not my mom or her ex, maybe the dog, because the dog, it we have two dogs, or we had two dogs there, and that's so that like the hallway is like, here's the hall, or here's the kitchen, then the hallway, and then there's one room here that's a TV room, then there's my mom and her ex's room, and then the bathroom right down there. So I'm thinking, oh, maybe it's the dog's trying to get out or something like that. So I call the dog, saying, "Oh," the dog's name was Freddie. I call the dog. The dog doesn't come, so I'm like, okay, if it's not the dog, then I wonder, like, what is it? I then open the door and walk out into the living room slash kitchen, and I see a man in a Civil War Union outfit. It's standing by the back door. So like the back door, so like the kitchen was here, and then like the back door was like, he was actually in the house. So like the back door was here, and it was like standing out. The idiot that I am, that because I'm an idiot when it comes to paranormal stuff. I go over, and I don't go too close. I go within like about a good 2 to 3 foot distance, and I say hi, like, oh, hey, what's up, ghost? And there's no response. So I'm like, oh, maybe it didn't hear me. I then walk up a little closer to it, and it turns around and looks directly at me, looks directly into my eyes. He just stands there and says nothing. I then look to the right side of him, and he is carrying a musket. If you don't know what a musket is a one-shot firearm. It is a gun that shoots one bullet that they used to use in the Civil War. The Union and the Confederate Army used them. He then points outside in the backyard where he was looking. I then go to my mom's room and wake her up and says, "There's a man in the house." She then wakes her ex up, and he goes to where the man was standing, but he was not there no more. Spooky. I then tell my mom's ex that he, or the ghost, pointed to something out in the backyard. My mom's ex then gets something out, or then gets a flashlight, and then gets dressed, and then goes outside to where the ghost pointed. He then bends down and picks up something on the ground, sees on the ground. He then brings it into the house and shows it to me, and it's a pair of military dog tags that belonged to my mom's ex-friend when he was in the military. I find that story a little bit spooky and a little bit interesting because that was one of my first ever like paranormal experiences that I've had. Yeah, I've had a few when I was younger, but that was like one of the most recent and like one of the most coolest ones that I would say I had. But if you like this video, let me know by giving this video a thumbs up. All my social media links are in the down bar down below. My YouTube, YouNow. I'm going to start broadcasting more on YouNow. Starting this Thursday, they're updating their website, and I'm going to start broadcasting more on it. So if you want to watch me live on YouNow, I'm going to be live for an hour at a time, most likely. But as I said, my social media links are down there. I still have merch. I'm thinking about switching some of the merch around. So if you want to see new merch, let me know, and I can make some new merch. If you like this, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you all next week in another YouTube video. Adios. Peace out. Love you guys.